Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Blood for Land. Now, when we left off, I wasn't feeling terrible, but now I am, because if you've noticed yesterday, the channel did not get any uploads or anything because I was feeling really bad. I'm actually in a lot of pain right now, so I'm probably not going to be able to play as well as I usually do, which is saying a lot because usually I'm not extremely good and I'm not extremely bad. I'm just kind of okay, but today I'm probably not going to be that good either. So yeah, we're going to have to allow our units to do the most of the work, which is what we usually do. Yeah, granted, but just bear in mind that I'm not going to be able to do too much considering, you know, pain and stuff like that. Anyway, we are now here with King Darian, and I think it might be an idea to actually start doing something here. I could use some help running my empire. We could establish trade rights. Yeah, okay, so there's the trade, and then I could release you back to your people. Okay, I'm gonna accept the trade, because apparently you can still accept the taxes, but obviously this is the thing, even if we allow King Darian to go back to his people and to his territory, and if he actually maintains control of his territory, then we'll still technically be able to retrieve the taxes from the other territory, which is, of course, the Khan's place that we took last time. So that sounds like a mutual... Yeah, let's actually do that. We have plenty of lumber. Yes, we have a deal. There we go. Okay, so we have a deal now. So that means that we probably will not be able to... Well, that's the thing. One of you did say that you are still able to retrieve taxes from that area, so I'm just going to go over and see our magistrate and see whether that is indeed the case. Because obviously, I don't know, sometimes there are different versions and sometimes different things happen, so I'd like to gather some things. Ah, of course I can't do it just yet. Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. I could use your advice on what to do. You might as well reason with a wild bear. That man does as he pleases and can't be forced into anything. You will probably be better off trading him to another lord that has a grudge against him. Ah, can you actually do that? Well, that's actually pretty interesting, but I don't know whether we can even trade. Now, there was a number of comments saying, oh, I should probably go over here to the docks because there might be an NPC. Aha, the Wharf Master. I'd like to take my settlers to foreign lands. Oh my. Aha. Oh, right. Okay, so this is... Okay. So this is the advancement mechanic in this mod, and I would assume... I've not actually done it, of course, because this is, again, the first time I'm playing through this, but I would assume that when you have conquered all of the lands and you've gained all the taxes and have a huge amount of money in your stock, in your surplus, then you're able to, well, travel to other lands and bring your settlers with you and then conquer a whole bunch of other lords and things and hopefully gain a little bit more territory that way. That sounds like a really cool idea anyway, but okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Okay, so I think what we can do, I'm going to leave the hometown right now, and we're going to go into Wesfrak, because there is actually a place that I've not been to before. Apparently, I missed it the last time that I was here. I think it's actually over there. It's either on the left or the right side of the settlement. So I'm going to just walk around a little bit, see if I can find who it is I'm looking for. Ah, it seems like we may have found him. I don't know whether this is indeed the case, but yeah, as you can see, I was just over there, and I've walked all the way here, and Old Cooper is here. Aha, hello. I'm looking for work. You look like a fighter, so yeah, I could use you. If you're willing to get your hands dirty, there is a rival group of farmers to the west. They think they own the whole bloody ridge, and have been using all that rich soil without making any payments to our town. Would you be willing to go gather rent for us? Sounds easy enough. Where do I start? Yes. The sooner the better. Good luck against those stubborn cabbage-stealing mountain rabble. Oh, okay, so you gather some settlers and head out west to confront the western Wesfrak townsmen. Okay, well, let's do that, shall we? Okay, so let's get our economy going almost immediately. Ah, there we go, Darian's trade route. So there you go, that's that. It adds a little bit of an extra economy to your game, which is very nice to see, I have to say. And there we go, there's all of our stuff done. Now, where are the enemies coming from? Are they actually... Wow, that's actually... Is that it, actually? That little small shack over there? Is that where they're all coming from? It seems like it might be. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Okay, this is good. This is a very small map. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, but I think we'll be fine. So let's upgrade to axemen as soon as possible. Obviously, I need a little bit more wood. I am being shot at right now, so that's not very nice. Okay, so let's go with a bunch of axemen. There we go. And, oh yes, also, I am going to probably try and dedicate a little bit of my resources to getting malachite crossbowmen, because many of you said that I should probably start using those, because they don't require food, apparently. They don't require food to be built, so hopefully that is indeed the case, and yeah, because I was looking for things like that, and I must have missed it, I suppose, but this has to be probably the easiest thing I've ever seen. What are we doing here? We're slaughtering farmers. I mean, really, yes, I don't actually mind slaughtering farmers or peasant women or anything like that, but I'm actually really surprised that they had problems with these. So, yeah, not entirely sure what's going on there, but I think I'm actually just going to allow my axemen just to charge in here, because I don't think we're going to have too many difficulties with them, are we? I mean, really. I mean, we have some bowmen now, so let's just get a couple of those, get a couple more axemen as well. We're just going to try and overwhelm them with numbers, well, as much as we can, at least. And, yeah, obviously that guy is going to be quite annoying, so let's see if I can get out my crossbow and see if we can deal some damage to him. Yeah, there we go. Nice damage. And maybe we can take out that guy as well. There we go. I really like it when enemies die in one hit to my ranged attacks. Usually that's not the case in any other mod that I play, but yeah, it really depends, obviously, on which enemies we're fighting, but for the most part, that is how it is. I mean, 50 damage is usually not going to eliminate anyone, but thankfully, because they are extremely, extremely badly armored, that is indeed the case here, so that's nice. Anyway, let's see if we can upgrade. We can't upgrade to the Iron Age just yet, but that's okay. I'm just going to get a couple of bowmen here, and then a couple more axemen. And we're going to put the bowmen around here, I think. Where is the actual... I think it's over here. This is probably the thing that we have to destroy, isn't it? Because this is where they're spawning in, so it should be the case, I think. And I'm actually really surprised. Are they being upgraded at all? They don't seem to be upgraded at all, so I'm not entirely sure if that's going to happen for them. It could maybe just be that they are going to stay at the base level, but if they do... Oh, no, they're gaining... Oh, yeah, they got a rancher and a blacksmith as well, so that's a little bit worrying. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So this is the thing we have to destroy. This is going to take a long time, isn't it? Yeah, but at least we're gaining a huge amount here, and hopefully... Whoa, look at our iron generation. Our iron generation is absolutely insane, so I think I probably want to just get a stable up and running just in case. And this is... Yeah, I think this is done and dusted. I don't think that we are going to have any problems destroying the final base of these farmers. I'm actually kind of surprised that they allowed us to do something so easy, but this is probably the thing we should have done before anything else, because this is probably one of the best maps for a beginning player in this mod. Because if you're, I mean, obviously if you're playing on a much higher difficulty as well, we're only playing on medium, which is basically normal in this case, then, you know, if you were playing on insane and you needed some resources, then this would obviously be the best thing to go for. So yeah, I think that if you want to start playing this mod, the download link is in the description, by the way, but if you do want to start playing this mod, then I highly recommend doing this a lot earlier than any of the others, because the lumberjack thing, that's pretty difficult in my opinion. That's actually kind of, well, it's kind of surprisingly difficult. So yeah, there is that to worry about. But anyway, I think I've talked enough about certain things, and what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to build the trade route when my food has increased, and hopefully we'll be able to get some caravans running, and, well, I'll see you when we've gotten this base down a little bit more. Alright, so you may be wondering why my health is so incredibly low. Well, there's a very good reason for that, and the reason is brute peasants. Yeah, brute peasants. They don't sound very dangerous at all, but they're running around with mauls, two-handed mauls, and they are dealing extreme amounts of damage. And yeah, they basically almost killed me, so that wasn't very nice. But I have, as you can see, recruited a couple of malachite marksmen, and hopefully they're going to do a very good job in assisting us here. Now, I have also, gotten a little bit of caravans here. As you can see, I've only, I think, maybe got 4 total now. We are getting some wheat, as you can see there. And I think that is actually food, isn't it? That is actually food, so that's not really going to help us too much, but I suppose that's pretty reasonable as it is. So let's get a couple more malachite crossbowmen. Yeah, there they are. They are only wood and iron, by the way, so that is fantastic. That is absolutely amazing. Really nice to see that, and I think I'm probably just going to go and get some scouts, because we have so many pieces of food that it would be just a good idea to go with that. Now, of course, I am just going to continue whaling on these, and our malachite crossbowmen are hopefully going to be able to basically just pin down any new spawns. Well, it seems like we might have it. There it is. Victory. Victory is ours, and oh, who's that? Who was that? There was someone just hitting us with fists and everything, and I was just like, oh, what was that? Oh, well, anyway, we are victorious. Continue to your next mission. Okay, so there we have it. So now, should I go in and speak to old Cooper again? Because he might have a reward for us. Ah, here we go. I can't believe it, Forest Scump. You've given me 650 dinars and a great Wesfrax scythe. Ah, you got those savages to pay up. Here's a little reward for you. Well, we basically massacred all of them, so yeah. No, for now we are good. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well, that's nice, I suppose. And now the question remains, is there another NPC on the other side that we need to speak to? Well, I don't exactly know whether that is going to be the case, but what I do know is that I am going to go and take a couple of painkillers, and I'll see what I can do about recording a little bit more today. So, yeah, as I stated at the beginning, I'm in a lot of pain, so I am going to be ending this episode off here. There is actually a stable here, which is going to be very exciting to check out. Probably going to do that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.